Okay, you may or may not seen this guy, but this guy had a deal with Kick that makes them $30,000 to $50,000 a month, which is 360,000, 100,000, or 600,000 a year, which is more than what doctors make. And all this guy has to do is stream a certain amount of hours and he gets the money. But for some reason, he's not streaming and he's not fulfilling the contract. This is the story of Cuffum. So from what I understand, Cuffum was part of a group called SSB, which is a group of Kick streamers that Adin Ross has under him. I think there's like 5 people in it. But the main person that we'll be focusing on is Cuffum, since he had the worst reaction out of all of them. And all they had to do was stream for 100 hours or 120 to 150 every month. Not sure which one it is because I've seen people say both. And they would make $30,000 to $50,000 a month. They're making people's entire salaries in a month doing whatever they want and they couldn't do it. Does that not sound like a dream to have? Because Adin himself, he invested $4 million into it for him to get him the deal. And Adin even covered the rent for Cuffum's apartment for 6 months. Got the group a warehouse and still couldn't be bothered to even stream. And when Adin asked Custom to pay the rent, right? Because he's not covering it anymore, Cuffum for some reason said, or what? What do you think is going to happen if you don't pay your rent? You're going to get kicked out of the apartment. Adin even told him that you make $50,000 a month. Why can't you just pay $2,000 in rent? Cuffum then called him a pocket watcher, like he isn't the one that got him the deal, but decided that a Hellcat is better than paying for his own rent. Some of the reasons that he gave for not paying rent was that he said he had other stuff that were priorities, but isn't, rent a priority. The reasons that he gave being car payments and paying for his mom. Look, I can respect paying stuff off for your mom, but what kind of debt does she have that you have to put in all $50,000 and you can't pay for your rent? That does not make any sense.
That's what I'm about to say. You're going to have to pay rent, bro.
Or what?
Then you can't live there. I'm gonna explain something, bro. Starting March 1st, you, Schnaggy, Cheezer, Cuff. By the way, this is Todd doing it. You all have to stream 120 to 150 hours per month. So regardless, you're gonna be streaming more. You could pay.
I like that.
You could pay $2,000 extra a month when you're making thousands per month. I did the math on that. I'm gonna text your phone what you're gonna be making a month if you do 100. Let's just say 100.
See, now you pocket watching. Now I'm about to text you how much I pay a month in bills.
Brother, you're making somewhere between 30 to 50K a month by streaming those hours. That was without a stake deal. That's without your stake deal. So if you're telling me that you don't want to pay me $2,000 out of that 50K for making you stream more,
bro,
then go home.
Adin Ross was willing to give each member of SSB their own Lamborghini if they lost weight. So they were making salaries a month, doing whatever they wanted to do. And if they chose to better themselves by losing weight, they would get a $200,000 car. So after I think nobody reached the 120 minimum, Adin was done and he terminated the group and saying that he's going to start finding new people.
I'm not trying to compare, but I am at the same time because it's like who you throw opportunity to. I'm sure there's so many fucking people in this chat right now who if I gave opportunity to, you guys would take it and fucking stream every day. I know y'all would. I know you... This chair's falling fucking apart. I know y'all would. So at this point, I'm gonna just say it. I chose the wrong fucking people. They're fucking hilarious. They're great kids. They're great people. But I chose the wrong fucking people to do what I want to do. What I want to do this year is create crazy shit. That's it. That's it. So I'm gonna create crazy shit. I'm gonna still do it. But basically, dead weight, you gotta get the fuck up out of the way. Straight up.
No one even made it to 100 hours streamed. Not even 90 and not even 80. From the 5 people, they streamed 79 hours, 69, 59, 50, and 45 hours. And he streamed for 45 hours out of the 120 to 150 he was supposed to do, which is only 37% or 30%, depending on the minimum. So after people heard about this deal and how easy it was for them to make money, they went after Cuffum, calling him lazy because, most people had an issue of it. And this is what Cuffum had to say to people when they said they would do anything for that deal.
Put $4 million into his group. You got old ass on some. I'll die for that deal. Die about it then, nigga. Die. You want to die for the deal? Die. Die about it. Like, nigga, you don't know what you talking about, nigga. You think everything really got handed to us? Like we didn't earn shit? Oh, die for that deal. Die about it then, nigga. Die about the deal. Die. Like, what the fuck you mean, nigga? Like, shut the fuck up, bro. I'm tired of these old niggas on Twitter.
And you know how many people would die or even kill for a deal like that? A lot of people. This is the type of deal that you could probably retire in like your 30s. Because Cuffum is like 21. Yes, you heard me right. he's 21. If he kept this deal until he was like 35, right? That's like $5 to $8.4 million minimum from the deal. Because what? You got subs, donations, sponsorships, and other ways to make money. With the possibility of Adin even giving more money from the contract if, I don't know, he was actually doing the contract. Because you took it for granted. You have no deal now. You're probably going to run out of money. And now what? People call you lazy. You're getting angry at people calling you lazy over your own actions for actually being lazy. And when people call him out, he questions why they don't stream 120 to 150 a month. No one else was in the position that he was in. If people were in that position or even had a chance at the opportunity, they would have been exceeding the minimum. Because when people start streaming, they're probably not going to stream the 120 to 150 hours a month because, well, they have an actual job. They got to pay rent. They got to pay bills since they're probably making less than $30,000 to $50,000 a month. While you were making your money by doing anything you want, these guys have to do a real job to actually make their money. They can't just loaf around and make 30 to 50. They got to work for that. But he's like, oh, you can just stream and make that amount or even get a similar deal. But that was probably the best deal anyone could have gotten at that moment through all streaming platforms. I'm not sure about YouTube because Twitch, they aren't doing any of the large deals anymore. And you think that, Kick or anyone is going to give that amount of money or give that deal to new people starting out? Because I swear, the only reason how he even got the deal in the first place was that nobody streamed on Kick. And apparently the only reason why he got it was that he was apparently a Discord moderator for Adin Ross's chat for like 3 years. That's all it took. So after people found out about this deal, it was a no-brainer that people would call him out for it. Because, the internet loves confrontation. Because there's no way that you thought people would just stay quiet after that. The whole SSB group got called deadweight by Adin. And this isn't even the first time this happened. Last year, Adin even said that he spent $2 million on the group and they failed to use that opportunity because of their laziness. And that he was going to terminate them then and there. And to be honest, I'm a bit confused on why he even continued to help for a whole another year. Because it's not like they deserved it at that point. Does he think he's better than other people because he has this deal? Because there are streamers who are bigger and who have been streaming for years, who have been doing their contracts that make them stream 50 to 80 hours more than you. And when they do it, they don't complain because they realize the opportunity that they have. And they don't call out the people that got them the deal in the first place fake. You have people in the comments in all these posts saying that they're being terminated, willing to stream 200, 250, even 300 hours for the possibility of even getting a similar deal to that. Even I would do anything for a deal like that. 30 to 50,000 a month. I'll just do what every other streamer does now and just become a React channel and just post that. But he couldn't even do that. He just couldn't even bother to stream. All they had to do for the deal was they had to stream 4 to 5 hours a day, and they couldn't do that. The only thing they needed to do for the contract was to stream a certain amount of hours, and they couldn't do that even though it's their job. That's your actual job. You have all the time in the world to stream a certain amount of hours because you make your own schedule, and you decided not to stream. Because 5 people who are full-time streamers got a combined stream total of 300 hours. These 5 people have this as their full-time job and none of them reached the minimum. And I'm not sure if this is even true, but people are saying it wasn't even a 120 to 150 hour contract, but it was a 90 to 100 instead, which makes it so much worse for them. Because if you spread out the hours across the month, all they have to do is stream 3 hours to 3 hours and 20 minutes a day and they have the deal. And they couldn't do that. People work 8 hours a day, commute 2 hours back and forth. For some reason, you couldn't even do half of that. Because with Cuffham now, it seems like his streams aren't doing that well in the past month. In the past month, he streamed 9 times, which was close to 60 hours. He's doing multiple 5 to 6 hour streams, and even a 10-hour stream called My Job's on the Line. So I'm guessing he realized his faults, but it's already too late because the deal's gone. But he is farming clips like Queso. Because you know how with Queso, he was on TikTok, people posted stuff making fun of his weight in creative and funny ways, right? Well, something similar is happening with Cuffham, but instead of his weight, it's his face. He would go on Monkey, which is the new Omegle, because, they shut that down. He would wear a mask, and the people are like, oh, take off the mask. He takes it off, and then they would immediately go, damn, laugh, put the mask back on, or something horrendous. I've seen actual compilations on TikTok of people reacting to his face.
Like to you. What?
No, you good.
All right.
That gotta be a filter, because there's no fucking way.
Somebody else called you Michael Jackson. No, somebody else called you Michael Jackson. 2 people have called you that. Ah, you scared me. You really scared me.
What's up with these masks today?
My bad.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a- oh my god. I'm sorry. That's so bad. Oh my god. No, that is so bad. No, seriously, like I would never.
Compilation of Cuff him getting cooked on Monkey.
Yo,
What the fuck?
I'm gonna take out my mask. Let me know if I'm ugly now, alright?
Yeah, go right ahead. Yo, you're not okay.
Bro.
Damn, take that mask off. Let me see your face.
Alright, bet.
Put it back on.
Bro, no way, bro.
Like with Case, right? He can always lose the weight, and the fact jokes are, actually pretty funny because of how creative they are. But with Cuffham, honestly, like, there's really no clever way to say that it looks like his face got hit by an 18-wheeler. Like, these guys are just straight roasting his face in the worst possible way. I even heard someone say that this guy looks like the aftermaths of Dr. K's plastic surgery. But I mean, like, I don't feel bad for the guy, because losing a $50,000 a month deal and getting mad at others because you got lazy, you kind of deserve anything that's coming towards you because of how you acted. And it's not like, anything was stopping him from streaming. And when he didn't stream, Adin would actually tell the guy, you should probably start streaming. Because, like, he could have made a schedule, right? If he was lazy. It's your full-time job, and you don't have any other commitments. Because it didn't look like he was going to the gym either before the car. So, what caused him not to stream? When there are hundreds of streamers larger than you who do their deal. So, what costed you a $30,000 to $50,000 a month deal was your own laziness. That's about it. If you like this stuff, if you sub, you might get another video.